General Hospital's Spencer Cassadine and Trina Robinson's recent romantic getaway tops the roundup of the most favorite G8 plots of 2023. Also, there are quite a few storylines that fell flat last year on the ABC Sudzer. General Hospital. 5 Best Storylines of 2023. 1. Spencer Cassadine whisks Trina Robinson away to New York City. Among the best General Hospital plots was Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Chavez, taking Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, away for a romantic trip to NYC. No doubt, they needed a break from Port Charles and all the drama surrounding them. Trina Robinson and Spencer Cassadine were desperately in need of some alone time. While they were there, Spencer Cassadine swept Trina off her feet, and they became intimate for the first time. Indeed, it brought them much closer together and made their relationship more solid on General Hospital. And it's perfect timing because Esme Prince, Avery Kristen Pohl, just regained her memories. And soon, she goes after Trina and Spencer, and they will face off in the ultimate showdown. Chances are, Sprina will come out on top, and this could be the last we see of Esme. 2. Victor Cassadine's Reign of Terror on GH. Another great General Hospital storyline was Victor Cassadine, Charles Shaughnessy, returning and wreaking havoc on Port Charles. There's pretty much no one in PC that was not affected by Victor. First, he kidnapped Liesl Obrecht, Kathleen Gaddy, and tossed Scott Baldwin, Kin Schreiner, out of a plane. Also, he put Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, in boarding school. And he kept her away from her father and his son, Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. Now we know he brainwashed her while she was there. Also, he tried to kill many people. But most importantly, he attempted to thin out humanity by releasing a lethal pathogen. Indeed, Victor was unhinged, but he was, by far, one of the greatest General Hospital villains. 3. Tracy Q targets deception. Then, there's the return of Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, who went after Lucy Coe's, Lynn Herring, cosmetics company, Deception. She also brought soap star and legacy character Blair Kramer, Cassie DePaiva, to town, which was a huge treat. We now know that her plan all along was to give the company to her granddaughter, Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton. However, BLQ plans to turn the tables on her granny and hand Deception over to her bestie, Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms. Indeed, this is a great key storyline. 4. Gregory Chase's heartbreaking diagnosis on General Hospital. Also, GH recently dropped a bombshell on the Chase family when Gregory Chase, Gregory Harrison, was diagnosed with ALS. Indeed, it's heartbreaking because it is an incurable disease that strips its victims of their mobility and cognitive abilities. But it makes the top 5 list because it's a real battle that many families face. It sheds light on what it's like to struggle with the disease, not just for the person suffering from it, but for their family and friends as well. It will be a sad day in Port Chuck when Gregory succumbs to his ALS. 5. Ava thinking she killed Nick on GH. Lastly, on General Hospital is Ava Jerome, Maura West, cracking Nicholas Cassadine's, Adam Huss, skull. Then trying to dispose of his body because she thought she killed him. Later, there was a twist when his body disappeared. It turned out Mason Gatlin, Nathaniel Gray, snatched him and was keeping him alive on life support. Indeed, it was surprising. Then, Dr. Austin Holt, Roger Howarth, saved his life. However, he let Ava go on believing Nicholas was dead. This was a great storyline for Ava, and is not over yet. This week, she gets the shock of her life, and it appears that she comes face to face with Nick. General Hospital. 5 Worst Storylines of 2023. 1. Sasha Gilmore's Lengthy Torment. Perhaps the very worst GH plot was the constant suffering of Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson. She had been put through one catastrophe after another, and fans were sick of it. First, she and her husband, Brando Corbin, Johnny Wachter, lost their baby boy, Liam. Then, if that wasn't bad enough, Brando was later murdered by the hook killer. Of course, Sasha was in deep despair on General Hospital. But it looked like her mother-in-law, Gladys Corbin, Bonnie Burroughs, was stepping up to take care of her. Then Gladys fell back into her gambling addiction and wound up stealing from Sasha to pay her debt. Making matters much worse, Dr. Damon Montague, Darren Tunder, came onto the scene. He drugged Sasha, and it got so bad that she hallucinated and stabbed Cody Bell, Josh Kelly. Later, Montague had her committed to Ferncliff Asylum for the criminally insane. In addition, he was ready to kill her and would have if Cody hadn't saved her. No doubt, General Hospital fans were irate. It was just too much torture and suffering for one character, especially a fan fave like Sasha. She's finally doing better, and fans are hoping her string of bad luck is over for good. 2. General Hospital's SEC debacle. Next up is the disastrous SEC mess that is currently blowing up on GH. In a heated moment clouded by her need for revenge, Nana Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, turned Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, into the SEC. Andrew Kane, Cameron Matheson, was collateral damage. Then Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, discovered the secret and almost blew the whistle on Nana, but he wound up with amnesia. More recently, Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, found out and hid the truth. Indeed, the storyline has been going on for far too long. There were several times on General Hospital when viewers thought Nina would be exposed. But each time was a letdown. Now, the secret's finally out, and everything's going down this week. Lives will never be the same now that the truth about Nina is out, and she may lose her new husband, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. 3. Esmond and Eddie's amnesia. Also, in the 5 least favorite storylines are the amnesiac plots on General Hospital. First, we had Esme, who lost her memory when she was pregnant and jumped off the Windermere turret. Fans were livid because they were hoping she would pay for what she did to Trina Robinson. But she was playing the poor me. I don't remember the monster I was card. For a while, fans thought she was faking. But she just remembered everything, and it was clear that she really did have amnesia. But now the old Esme is back and still out for revenge on General Hospital. After that, Ned slipped and hit his head and fell into a coma. And when he woke up, he thought he was Eddie Main from his rockstar days in the 90s. It was a big flop with fans because they wanted him to end the SEC plot. Plus, Niv fans hated what it was doing to Ned's wife, Olivia Falconeri, Lisa Locicero. Now, Ned's back, and his name is cleared. But the fallout from the SEC bomb is greater than he could have imagined. And Olivia needs him now more than ever on General Hospital. 4. Charlotte Cassadine going crazy. Number 4 is Charlotte turning into a mini Helena Cassadine, Constance Towers. It recently came out that she was the one terrorizing Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, because of Victor. She believed she needed to protect her papa, Valentin, from Anna. No doubt she showed her ruthless Cassadine streak, but the worst part of this storyline is that she wound up shot by Anna, and it destroyed Anna's relationship with Valentin. Indeed, Vanna shippers are heartbroken, and no one likes what Charlotte is turning into. 5. Nicholas Cassadine resurrection. Last but not least is the resurrection of Nicholas. The only reason this is on the worst list is because right after he turned up alive he took off, and he was gone for quite a while. Now it looks as though he's back on General Hospital and after Ava. Soon she is cornered, and chances are it's Nick. But it turned into a big letdown when nothing came of his resurrection. So, hopefully that will change soon because it looks like he is stalking Ava and trying to frame her for Austin's murder. GH is already off to an intense and dramatic start. Continue to watch and see what's next for Trina Robinson and her man, Spencer Cassadine, on the ABC soap opera.